guys, welcome to today's video, which is my story about my engagement. I am engaged. I've been engaged since September 2019 and yeah, I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about it. I felt like it would be weird if I didn't do a video on this because I do videos on everything else, and although I know I've talked about my engagement in like my Disney videos, I really wanted a video that was just about my engagement. So if you are a subscriber, welcome back, and if you are new here, hi, please do subscribe. Make lots of different content. I do beauty stuff, fashion stuff, Disney stuff, I vlog my life, yeah, and I also have lupus. So where did we begin? My fiance's name is Ben, and me and him met in school. We were actually in year 9 back in 2004, and we were 13 when we met. We met in September when school started. He got moved into my form group because he was not well behaved, and he was put next to me on the seating plan. And the funny thing is, I always remembered that I snuck into my form tutor's office, like the room, before he was in there in the morning, geared on by all my friends, because everyone wanted to know what the seating plan was, because who you were sat next to could really make or break your year, because you were with them a lot in the beginning of the school day and at the end of the school day, and then it's sometimes for, was it PGSE? PGCE, something like that. Which for us in our school was basically just an hour where you dossed around. Like, often we played card games. It was really pointless. Anyway, so you really wanted to know if you were near your friends. So I snuck in and like noticed where all my friends were, and then I noticed where I was, and first of all I was just initially happy because I had a window seat, and I was like, great, can people watch, pass the time like that? And then I was like, who the hell is sat next to me? It was not a name that I knew from our form. And I was like, ooh, okay, a new person. I remember running out to my friends and being like, I've got dibs on the new boy. I've got dibs. If he's cute, I get dibs, because we've been sat next to each other, so obviously it's meant to be. I literally said all of this at the age of 13 to my friends. I was like, you know, I get dibs because we've been sat next to each other, so I don't know what to tell you. If I don't like him, then you guys can have him. Like, I just was like that. It was like mucking around, obviously, but straight away we just hit it off. Like, I came in and he was already sat down and he didn't have any new stationery with him, and I was the queen of new stationery. Still the queen of stationery. I had big fluffy pens, and he asked for a pen and I gave him one, and that was our first interaction. And yeah, just straight away we became friends. We had like I hate the word, but we had a really good banter between the two of us. We just would go back and forth, and we found each other really funny, and that has not changed at all. I'm not even joking when I tell people we cry laughing together. Probably once a day, every day, and have for 14 years. That's probably why we're still together. We just found each other really, really funny, and yeah, we just had a great friendship, and we were friends from that September all the way through into the year 2005, and I liked him like really early on, really early on, and he says that he liked me too. Neither of us ever admitted it to each other. We just kept being friends, and like, we were just friends. And then in July of 2005, he asked me to be his girlfriend in a history class where we were sat opposite each other across the room, and he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I said yes, and I was overjoyed because I loved him. Like, I truly loved him. And it's funny because even now I say that and I'm like, you know, whenever adults hear 13-year-olds or 14-year-olds, I was 14 then, we both were by the time we started going out, say that they're in love, you just go, oh, okay. Like, but I loved him. I just knew it, and he did as well. And we must have been right about something because we've now spent half our lives together, like 14 whole years, and we truly were like childhood sweethearts. We grew up together, you know, you really are a kid when you're 13, even though you don't feel it at the time. And yeah, now we're 28 and we've been together half our lives, and that's just crazy. Been together through school, and then through like college and sixth form, and then through university, and I moved away for university as well. I moved quite far away from home, and he did an apprenticeship scheme that was also away from home where he lived there, and yeah, then we moved in, and yeah, we've just really stuck together. And the thing is, we do always laugh together, and I truly think that's like the best part of our relationship, is just how much we laugh together, how much fun we have together. So yeah, the actual engagement. So we booked a trip back in April 2018 to go to Disney World, Florida in September 2019. We went in 2012 for our 21st birthdays. We'd always wanted to go. It was that or go to like a safari in Africa or somewhere. We wanted to really do one of those two things, and we decided on Disney World. I can't really remember like how. I think it was the jabs. I think it was the fact that you had to get jabs done put Ben off, so we went to Disney World. Anyway, we went to Disney World and then we loved it. So we went back in 2016 and we loved it. So then we booked again to go in 2019. And we went, and it was like our dream trip. We booked our like bucket list hotel, and we were so excited. And on the very first day, we got up super early. I was up at 4 AM. It was dark when we got there to the parks. We went to Magic Kingdom, and yeah, we walked in and it was really quiet, and there's this beautiful space full of like green. It's like a little greenery bit, and you can see straight down behind you Main Street and then the castle. And I've always wanted my photo there. There's always a professional photographer there. Sometimes there's characters there as well. There's always normally like an hour queue, so we've never had our photo there. And I was like, oh my god, no one's there. We should have our photo there. And we ran over. The sky was all pink where the sun was coming up. It was stunning. And as the photographer was complimenting my outfit, I turned around and Ben was on one knee with a ring, and he said the most beautiful things, and it was just truly like perfect, romantic, beautiful. There was then a crowd of people cheering, no pressure, but I just burst into tears instantly and was just saying yes over and over again, because of course, like, it's what we've always wanted, is to get married and have a family. We wanted to buy a house first, and we have done that. We bought our first home back in 2016 and moved in early 2017. And next on our list was marriage and kids, and now we're engaged. It's just like our own little mini fairy tale, and let me tell you, it hasn't always been a fairy tale, of course. I'm not gonna like pretend. It's a very real relationship, and we've also both been through a hell of a lot. I've experienced like a crazy amount of loss, and he's been there through all of it, and he's also always been very close with my whole family, so it's also his loss. We've both been through a lot of loss, and also we've had like awful stuff happen with both of our families, like within a week of each other, more than once. We've just been through a lot, and then also like he's always had a chronic illness since before I met him, since he was a small kid. And I was always peak health and fitness, and then a few years ago I got diagnosed with systemic lupus, and yeah, now we just have to take care of each other, and obviously things change and shift, and we've just truly gone through life adapting together, like, and it's not always been easy, but we always choose each other. Like, we both say we just truly believe in our heart of hearts that we're meant to be together, that we're meant for each other. So even if things are a bit shit for a while, like, we just know that like we're always going to choose each other, and we're always going to want to be together. And yeah, we're just truly a strong ass couple, and we just love each other. The love is just very real. We tell each other we love each other multiple times a day, every day, and have done since we were 14. Yeah, we've just really created this lovely life together that I'm incredibly proud of, and that's why I wanted a video to talk about our engagement, because yeah, and on the day I have to mention these like special moments. So I was wearing an Up themed outfit, which is really special to me because the movie Up is special to our whole family, because Carl from Up literally is my granddad. Like, looks so much like my granddad that when my granddad was still with us, we forced him to watch it because we were like, this is you as a cartoon, which he found really funny. And so then when he passed away, Up has just become this like really sentimental thing with our family. We had the Up house with the balloons at his funeral, like made out of flowers. We had the Up song as well at his funeral. And when Black Milk Clothing bought our Up stuff, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to wear it on the first day, it's going to be magical. So I wore my Up little outfit that I'd put together, and my Up bag, and that was the outfit the photographer was complimenting. So that was already special to me that she was saying she loved my outfit, because I really loved it and it was special to me. But then after I'd said yes and we stood up and we were hugging and kissing and whatever, a security guard pulled Ben to one side, and he'd got us happily ever after badges, and he'd written on the back the date but also the exact time that he proposed. And I'm getting them framed and I'm going to keep them forever, because that is just the sweetest, nicest thing, and is so special to me that I now will forever know the exact time that we got engaged. And as he was doing that, I walked into the shop just to cool down because I was a mess. I was so overwhelmed, and the Up song that we had at my granddad's funeral was playing, and I got goosebumps all over, and it's making me emotional now. I just got really emotional all over again. I'd stopped crying and then that made me start crying again. But yeah, little stuff like that just then happened that whole holiday. Like, I don't know, it just truly, it just felt like magic was in the air. And I know that's like, a lot of people will be like, oh, shut up. But genuinely it just did. And it was the most beautiful proposal and engagement ever, and we got to walk around the whole time. And oh, I haven't even shown you my ring. Here's my ring. It's a diamond surrounded by many more diamonds, and it's platinum, and it is stunning. We got to walk around with like badges that said that we were engaged, and everyone kept congratulating us, and it was just really, really lovely. I'm really glad he did it on the first day for that reason. I don't know if I can give you a close up my ring. It is truly stunning. Like, it's a dream, it's perfect, it's obviously the nicest thing I've ever owned. And yeah, I loved it from the second I saw it. So yeah, that's our engagement story. We are getting the ball rolling with wedding planning. We kind of started straight away, but we're also kind of taking it really easy. I don't know, we haven't got a date or anything yet, but we've done a lot of the initial planning things. Yeah, I think it's just going to be magical, and more than the wedding, I think we're just going to have a beautiful long life together, and a really happy marriage and a really happy family. And yeah, I just hope that we spend the rest of our lives laughing till we cry, because that's us and that's the kind of life I want. And I just truly love him with my whole heart, and he loves me. And it's just lovely. And I don't know if this is weird, like doing this on my own and not having him here, but if you didn't know and you are new here, my boyfriend like isn't on social media at all. Fiance. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.